Also in recent news, this happened on Sunday. Today, as we record this, is Tuesday, so it's very fresh. Not sure if you've seen the videos, but you can't move if you're in Argentina right now because finally, potentially in his last time ever, the GOAT, at least in my opinion, Lionel Messi ends up winning the World Cup finally.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are saying this was the trophy that he needed in order to be the GOAT. He got it. But now, those same people who want to bring him down, all those haters are now saying, well, you know, most of his goals were penalty kicks.
That always
Regardless,
happens, yeah.
people are always going to find things to say. My question to you, first and foremost, is he the GOAT? Is he the GOAT? Because you also have Ronaldo, you have Ronaldinho, you have so many guys. You got Pele. So what I'm saying is Lionel Messi the GOAT?
I did have one thing to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Mbappe score 3 goals?
Yes.
He got a hat trick. A lot of times it's dependent on the team that you have and the situation. I wouldn't call him the GOAT. I think Mbappe, because of his age, and just when I think about who's the best of the best, I'm not saying Messi's not the best, but I think we have to wait because I think Mbappe is going to be proving himself. My prediction is Mbappe, he's going to win one within the next 3 years.
Well,
Before
Mbappe almost won
2026.
back-to-back.
Yeah, but another one is what I
Another
mean.
one.
Yeah.
So you think
That's what I mean. Like
you think that France is going to make back-to-back World Cup finals and win 2 out of the 3? That's insane.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. With
Oh my
Mbappe,
goodness.
look what he already did. He did that, a
goodness.
lot of it himself. So he got 3 goals. To say, the thing is, like, he is definitely, you know, winning was big, but I would put Mbappe like right there, and he's so young. And
Yeah, but not of all time. I mean, all time. All-time resume.
I know.
I think he's the GOAT.
Okay, I think he is now, but I don't think it's gonna last more than 5-10 years.
So
But he
you-
is. I would say yes.
So what
You
you're
know what?
saying
I will
is
say
Mbappe
yes.
will eventually surpass him.
Exactly.
Wow.
So exactly. It's Messi now. Messi definitely right now. Especially if you look at this time, like to say Brady's not the best is hard to say now. I'm just saying because of what he's done.
Yep.
He's 45 years old playing. We'll talk about that later. But like you got to give it to Messi right now.
Oh, for sure.
At this time, even a couple years from now, you may say that, but Mbappe is catching up, and that's just coming from somebody that doesn't even know
fair.
much about soccer. But that's just apparent to me. That makes sense.
Yeah, Mbappe is definitely good.
we're recording?
But you know, you mentioned that he scored a hat trick, and I'll say this: Messi scored 2. Messi scored the game-tying goal, or you know, it was just incredible his performance that he had.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi was incredible. So anyway, I wanted to quickly bring this up here on Card Ladder. This is 2004 Panini Sports. It's the Mega Cracks.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of rookies. This is kind of like the go-to.
Wait, first off, Bert asked me, he's like, hey, man, like, maybe we should go 50-50 on a card. I'm like, cool, man.
I was kidding, obviously.
And then I'm looking at the price. I'm like, Bert, do you even have $5,000? Like,
No.
yeah,
No.
I don't have $5,000 just to buy like a Messi card.
So anyway, I thought it was interesting. You know, this is kind of the card to have in PSA 10 format. There's only 53 of them. As we click on it here, I was obviously joking, but I'm like, it's down because at one point this card sold for $12,000 and now it's, you know, $9,900. But regardless, you know, what do you think winning this World Cup does to the overall Lionel Messi? Because I think it's easy to say, well, you know, his card prices are going to go up. But when you actually do data dives and when you watch videos such as Sports Card Investor,
Yeah.
soccer and mainly cards as a whole, since basically 2021, they've been trending downwards. And I thought that the World Cup would have done better.
Yeah.
But regardless, there's a lot of cards, soccer cards, of guys that did really well in this World Cup, and they're kind of trending downwards.
Yeah.
So what does that mean moving forward? I don't really know, but I don't think it's good.
It's understanding pop reports and all those things. Like you look at basketball, which we're going to talk about here in a second. You have guys like Zion Williamson performing well. I own a lot of Zion cards. His cards aren't moving. His cards are not moving. And
So
I'll tell
many
you,
of
I have his out of 99 certified card, PSA 10. That card has just been going down. Even though his performance, he's not injured, he's looking
Crazy.
good. You have to understand that there is a lot of card printing going on. Myself, I haven't been buying a lot of cards. That's because I think I think we need a bit of time for, the water to, kind of get flushed out, because there's a lot happening right now. Even if you look at the card market, we were at a high. Like, you bring up the COVID, when COVID happened, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Like, everything went up.
Yep.
And now we're kind of consolidating. We're finding our ground. So just be prepared for card prices to tank a little bit more. But then this is the time to buy, though. This is what I mean. Even though card prices are not soaring right now, the idea is that we've hit new highs. We're consolidating. It's just like any other investment in the world right now. The moment we start to bottom, which I think we are,
Yep.
that's when you get in. When people are panicking, you get in, because when the next bull run happens, that's where you see the gains. The gains don't happen when we're at the top and everybody's drinking
Yes.
champagne and sparkling water. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Now's the time to get in. I'm being very serious about this. If you're bullish on Zion,
Buy him now.
you should be buying him now if the card prices are
agree.
going up. If you're bullish on Judge, bring that up. We should be buying Judge right now.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that, but I just want to backtrack a little bit because, like you said with Connor Bedard, right? You said hold out on him, and here's why you hold out. Because I'm bringing this up first and foremost. Zion Williamson.
Perhaps it depends
Panini
on how
Prism.
much his card is.
No,
when
but
it
just
comes
hear me out with
Yeah.
this thought, right?
Yeah.
His 2019 Panini Prism PSA 10, number 248. Okay, it's the one of him like this with the ball dunking. Pop Report 22,240 graded PSA 10s. That's not SGC. That's not
It's
Beckett.
absurd.
That's not 9s. That's not 8s. There are so many of these, right?
Yeah.
Now, when this card first came out, look at the high. Look at this. $965, and then it started trending downwards. And then April 10th of 2021, which is not that long ago, $681. More recently, October 4th of this year in 2022, $204. And today, it's down to right around $130.
It's down 40% basically.
So it's drastically down. We can see here over the last 2 years, the rate of growth is negative 86%. Over the last year,
and we've said this count. Even
crazy.
I've said this. I'm a huge Zion fan. I said I love Zion, but his card prices feel high. They are high because they just are. It just makes sense, right?
so in the last year, it's down 32%, which is $61. In the
Scarcity.
last 3 months, it's down 33%, which is again $65. So anyway, my point is, Zion is now healthy, which he hasn't been for a while. Zion is continuously performing at a high level, and his card prices have taken a tank. So FOMO is a real deal, and I think we should talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because what my point,
There's a
just
lot
to
going
wrap
on
it up,
here.
is
Yeah, yeah.
his card prices came out, like, don't buy them right away. They came out so high, and they've crashed.
Look
and
up his
burned.
silvers. Look up his PSA 10 Prism Silver. So
All right.
there's another thing though. There's value in scarcity, right? Because if there's 22,000 of these cards, think about it. You don't have any other athlete from 20 years ago that had 22,000 PSA 10 perfect cards like Gretzky. He's got like a few. So there's not a lot of scarcity. So is this a thing where his silver is acting the same?
Let's see.
Because that's where we could play on it. So it'd be the same thing, just the two. It'd
The
be the
silver prism?
same number, but silver.
All right, let's see this.
There you go, 248. That'd probably be it.
All right,
So
so we got it up here.
yeah, this is where I'm going to be curious as well.
And
So for those of
you
you that
said
don't know,
silver.
when it comes to Zion Williamson cards, his main rookie, the one you want to get, the typical one, is going to be the Prism 248. But then he also has the Prism Silver, and then from there they're numbered, and you have different variations.
All right, so let's bring
And then
this
you
up.
have different, 42 different printings that Panini did. That's another topic of conversation. But see, here they're starting to
Look at
climb,
the pop. So the pop is significantly lower
Yeah.
at 1,500.
which is 20 times lower almost. Like that's 15 times lower.
So it's
but we're
only
still
down
down.
20%.
Okay, that's 3 months. How about a year though?
In 1 year,
So he's still down.
he's still down. It's crazy.
But the idea though is if you can afford it, try to get those numbered cards because they will protect you a little bit more. They really do. they really do hold their value, I would say, a little bit more.
For sure.
That's a good example of it. But again, you're right. There's still a lot of them. There's still a lot of silvers. In my mind, that's a lot. But I do also see it in my mind. If you're logical with it, do you think there's 1,500 people that would want the best Ion card? Probably. But are there 22,000?
No.
That's where you're like, I don't know.
No.
So that eliminates the scarcity.
I wouldn't even want it because at that point it's like, well, everyone has it. And
Yeah.
if you can get something that's easily attainable,
Why would you want it?
why would you want it almost, right? It's
Why
it's
does
very
everybody
much like that.
Yeah, would you want Megan Fox if everybody else looked like that? No.
Especially after MGK has her.
Yeah, did you see his suit? We have to talk about that.
No.
He had that hedgehog suit on. Oh
This
my.
guy's crazy. This guy's crazy.
He's a good singer though. He
Growing-
makes good music. I'll give
Oh,
him
and
that.
I don't like him ever since he beefed with Eminem's daughter Haley. Nope, don't
He
like
also
him.
beefed with Eminem, and Eminem was like,
Eminem destroyed him.
"Yeah, wrecked him,
Wrecked him.
Why would you do that? That's like me doing a TikTok and being like, LeBron James, you can't even dribble, you can't even shoot. Let's go, meet me one-on-one on the court, being 5'10". Like, who does that?
Yeah, no. So it's just a
Dumb.
joke.
Dumb.
What
That's
else
like
do we
me
got?
calling out Messi, being like, "Big deal, you won the World Cup. I'm the big G." Like, bro, bro, could you imagine Messi doing one-on-one against me on soccer?
You can't even kick a ball. That's not moving.
I can kick a ball. Yeah, as long as there's not too much moving and stuff.
It's bad.
If he gives me a stick, if I can play with the stick, then I can.
You'd beat him in hockey, but that's
Well, yeah.
not saying anything.
There you go.
That's
There you
like
go.
beating LeBron in hockey.
Yeah.
So-
Anyways, the point is, you don't want to be doing that.
Well, that does it for this installment of Red Cape Sports. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave us a thumbs up. It really helps us out to grow the channel and to reach more people who love sports card collecting as yourself. And just a reminder, if you guys are interested in learning more than just what we put out here on YouTube, down below in the video description, there is a link to our Udemy course. Ultimately there, you guys can learn tons of different things on how to collect sports cards, protect them, and ultimately invest in the sports card industry. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time.